Oh, I'm surprised Meru was recognized. It's not like she's a main plot character or anything, and everyone up to this point that has joined us has been recognized, but look at me, I'm Rose. I don't understand plot. Yes, Meru. As much as I hate to say it, you're one of the Dragoons. Uh-huh. Where's Hashel? He should be joining in on this, right? Rose, this is not the time to wax philosophical. It's just folklore. Yeah, and unfortunately, we failed on our objective. Lloyd's got both the Moon Gem and the Moon Dagger now. So he's got 2 of the 3 artifacts, and he said he was going to Milsoso next. If you remove the first comma, this is a very different sentence. And she either says, no, thanks to you, Dart, or no, thanks to you, Dart. I don't know, just... I like English, what can I say? And of course, the whole time Meru is still celebrating. Don't ignore me like that. No, okay, well, here we are. They couldn't put us outside the dungeon, of course. No, we've got to walk all the way back, random battles and all. Also, if I was designing this game, I would have put something to get there. There might have been some kind of item. There's not any Stardust. But, yeah, that's really all I know. There could have been an item, but if it was me, I would have put something there. Alright, well, I'm not going to sit here and walk the whole way out on camera, so we do need to head back and talk to the king, which means we're probably going to Fueno because that's where our ship's docked, so I think I'll just meet you once we get there. While we're here real quick, let's do a quick talk about Madness Hero. I've looked it up in the meantime, and Madness Hero is an edition that actually never goes above 100% damage. The only thing that increases as it levels up is its SP. And it's good for that. Once you get it to max level, it gives you over 200 SP if I remember correctly. So it can be good if you want to have Dart in Dragoon form a lot. But you know, it doesn't do a lot of damage on its own. So it's kind of one of those things that you really need a strategy for. Like if Dart, you know, if you would like to have him do a bunch of Dragoon additions or magics or whatever, then you could equip that. But we'll be sticking with Crush Dance because I kind of just prefer the damage. And it's almost max leveled, so it's going to do a little bit more in a bit, so we'll just stick with that. Also, I've put Meru in the party, as much as it pains me because she's not very good right now. She's supposed to get better later, and it's something I've never really done, so I figured why not, we'll try something new. So we're going to be sticking with her, as much as it pains me from time to time in her very low damage, but, you know, gotta stick with it. Let's also get a quick look at what Madness Hero looks like. It's a very difficult addition to perform, actually, so that may kind of throw a kink in your SP strategy if you're using it for that. So let's take a look.
Yes, go!
You can see it's very rapid fire. The upside is I don't believe the enemy can counter it, so also take a look at Meru's damage. Oh, Meru, why? But yeah, I don't think it can be countered, so at least that's an upside, but you'll have to really get used to the timing if you want to use it consistently. Alright, so we're back in Fueno again for what's probably going to be the last time. The dragon is dead, but it won't bring back my house or ship. Yeah, you'll be okay, buddy. Have another drink. It's really a pity. What is? He's so pitiful that we're going to buy him a drink. Now you're just enabling him, you know? That's not going to help. Alright, so obviously, let's actually check in. I wonder if Pete and his ma are still in the hospital here. Maybe she's made a recovery or something and we'll get a little scene. That'd be nice, right? Oh, my ma's gotten much better. I actually don't know that I've ever seen this. I don't think I've ever remembered to check in on him. Thanks to you, I got my strength back. My boy's crazy about you, yeah, I'd imagine. He wants to go on journeys with many beautiful women like you. But it's hard work, trust me, buddy. It's hard work, really. Jealousy. Sometimes it's scary, sometimes it's too noisy. I don't think the kid would understand jealousy. Sometimes it's too noisy. One woman is okay, but when you have that kind of noisy girl, I cannot even get a good night's sleep. So I imagine there's one for each girl, pretty much. The jealousy one would be Shauna. She'd probably gonna be like, I'm not jealous. And then the scary one would be Rose, and, you know, she'd come out and say something. It looks hard to be with women. I'll be a carpenter. That's not bad. I wonder if you can get the other ones. I'd be interested to see. Oh, you can. That cool. They skip you straight to this prompt. Alright, so let's see if I was correct. Yep, there's Shauna. See, the thing I don't get is, so they all, like, habitate inside of Dart. Can they not hear everything he's saying anyway? No, I was unconscious. Literally, he was. Gonna be a chef. Oh, well, okay. Alright, well, let's see the last one. I am curious what Rose has to say. This is good. I really like this. I'm glad I found this. It's amazing. I've played through this game a handful of times. I've never actually seen any of these. Yep, there she is. Well, I have some girl in mind, and when I'm with her all the time, I feel a very cold gaze on my back. You mean like right now? Let's not forget who cuddled with you in that cave. Whoa, look at that pose by Dart. Okay. You know what? Yes, okay. Good. I like it. That's real good. I'm glad I found that. You know, it just happened to spring into my mind like, hey, maybe they're still in the hospital and she's gotten better. And we came upon some really great scenes, so... Alright, well, perfect. That's just the thing to set the mood before we go on our voyage back to the castle. So, of course, the ship is still docked over here. We can see it. I love that slow camera pan. Oh, it just zooms, pans up to reveal the sea there. Nice view. Alright, well, we're ready to go. Successfully defeated the monster on Prison Island and the female bandit. Indeed. Oh, he's talking to the camera. I like the ocean. Pueller, that's not what we're talking about right now. Hear yourself flow in the waves and winds. The problems of this world become not a problem at all. Make a good sailor, even a great man of the sea. You know, that doesn't sound bad, the way Pueller talks about it. But, you know, we've got stuff to do. We're kind of, you know, we're on a mission, so something to take care of. It is a shame, you know. If I could just be like Commodore Pueller, man, that would be the life. Just sail around. I don't know what he does for money. I guess he's employed by the castle, so. Alright, so get on the ship, and that should be the last of our adventures here on this side of the island. And back into the Queen Fury we go. This time, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, we actually have control of the boat. Check this out. I love watching it just go back and forth real fast. And yes, we do get into random battles, as you can see. I believe they're enemies we've seen before, but the arena is probably new, so... yeah, it's just these guys some more. So, it's an interesting little ship arena there. The wood planks are, like, curved. I'm not sure how that works, but that's just how it is. So, let's kill this thing. Alright, so let's quit messing around. You can also see there's a button prompt for square at the bottom that will open and close the door. No, that actually means that you can go back onto the ship, like when we were walking around it before. So, you know, you can go back there if you missed any of the Stardust, or if you, for some reason, wanted to play that vegetable chopping game again, I guess you could do that. We're going to have a bit of a trek, actually, to get back to Fletz. We're going to have to go through the Now, and through the Barrens again, so I think I'll just meet you there. Alright, we finally made it back to Fletz. Handful of battles, couple of zones to go through. All really just tedious work, but we're through it. And we're back where we need to be. So we are really close to wrapping up Chapter 2. Looks like we're going to get an appearance here from Princess Emily. The real Princess Emily this time. You notice people are running towards her and not away, as it happened the first time, before we had revealed the imposter. Her graceful steps, her dainty movement of the hands, her gracious eyes. She must be. She is our Princess Emily. Even the dog's happy. I heard that the evil doings of the sinner who feigned to be me has harmed our people in Tiberias. I don't really know about that. Like, what could you have done about it? Yeah, there you go. I love you, people. you and that other guy. Oh, hey, look, it's the pregnant lady from before. Alright, let's see what she comes up with. What? I hope you have a boy. So that way you don't have a girl whose name consists of all vowels and is really hard to pronounce. I don't know. Far be it from me to be a judge of names, I guess. All the best for the kingdom and us. I'm real greedy. Alright, so, yep, definitely the real Princess Emily is way better than the imposter was. How beautiful she is. Ow, snap out of it. Oh, thank you, Lord, for leading me. Wow. He is just head over heels. No? Oh, it's you. Wow. Albert, man, is completely love-struck, isn't he? Alright, so now we can pass through the castle. That's when you know you've made it. When the castle guard just says, oh, you can go on, you're cool, I know you. That's when you know you've made it. Okay, so lots of celebration. We've been waiting for you. Please proceed to the Chamber of the Sun. We're all excited to see me back. Unfortunately, we couldn't quite complete our objectives. So, I don't know. We still have to break some bad news to the king. I don't know. He seems like a jolly guy, though, so he might be okay. Does he just sit in that chair all day? Like, is that literally what he does? Until he came back, she had lost her appetite completely. Brought justice upon the evil bandits? I guess we did. You defeated the sea dragon that infested Alyssa Bay? I guess we did. It was you young people who brought peace and happiness to Tiberias and brought smiles back to our people. You know, when you put it that way, actually, we have done quite a lot, haven't we? Tradition alone doesn't put smiles on our people's faces. That's all the Moondagger can be. You know, this king can be kind of out of it sometimes, but he has moments where he says some pretty smart stuff. The heroic story of you. Aww. Passed down through the ages from person to person, the 7 stars arose from the east to save the country of the king who lives in the Chamber of the Sun. My pleasure, you know. Danger is my middle name. Oh wait, no, we stopped doing that. A banquet? Meru. Can't take you anywhere. Alright, well, a banquet sounds pretty good. Seems we can relax for the first time in a long time tonight, yep. At least for the time being, we've earned ourselves a little chance to just take a break. We still gotta go to Mille Ciseaux once we've finished up our rest, but for the moment, we actually don't have any immediate pressing issues. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that Congo was with us. I had completely forgotten because he's had like 0 screen time. I have an errand to do, you know, errands and stuff. Yeah, I guess that's true. Everyone's kind of earned their alone time, you know. Yes? Thanks? Tard, hey buddy, how's it going? Remember, I think I said this earlier, this game has such a thing for setting up these romantic moments with Dart and Shauna just to have them interrupted. Fester. The hero who defeated the dragon. You are our time's latest hero. There should be a apostrophe in there somewhere, right? Get rid of your sour face. How do I get rid of my face? Oh my god, give me some privacy here. We're waiting for the part we're trying to make out, but... You know, this is part of why you get a room, maybe? I don't know. Shauna's just, you know what? I give up. I'm gonna look for everyone. Shauna, wait! We didn't, Oh, these two. Lovably goofy. Alright, so now you gotta look for everyone. Albert is gonna be in Emily's tower thing. I don't remember which one it is. I always forget. I think it's this one on the left. Because I remember going up this one before and then it being wrong and having to go to the other one. I'm pretty sure, so it's gotta be this one, right? Alright, please tell me this is correct. Alright, good. It seems that is the case. The only way I can remember is because I know I always do it wrong the first time. The Legend of the Mermaid. Oh, looks like somebody's also cleaned up her room. That's nice. King of some countries gazing out over the waves of the sea and thinking his life is hollow, just like the vanishing bubbles. Everything looked like that because the king didn't know true love. Under the waves, a mermaid was thinking the same thing. Oh, I know this one. This is Little Mermaid, right? A secret story handed down only within the Sergio royal family. In other words, it's been sealed inside the Disney vault. These two even got a room and they can't get any privacy. Well, you know, good for Albert, right? You can simply say tonight. Oh, can I talk there? So I know it's been 6 months since I fell off. That sounds like a euphemism, since I fell off the horse. Like falling off the wagon or something. Alright, so there's one down. We found Albert. We've got to find the rest of our party. I don't think anyone would be with Lisa. No one's taken a special interest in her. So that's probably going to leave us with the rest of the castle. I imagine Rose is off somewhere being by herself. Alright, so let's take a look. Not going to be anybody around in this area. Nobody's going to be hanging out outside, I wouldn't guess. Just guess who this would be by the line. We're not going to eat, we just want to sample the food. That is eating. Oh, cool, it's Haschel and Meru, of course. Wars never choose their time, you have to eat whenever you can. Party starting soon, you'll be able to eat then. Just hang on for a few more minutes. Alright, well, we got 2 there. I love how Haschel is always the other one that's, like, joining him with Meru, and he's, like, the oldest, you know, quote-unquote, wisest of the group. I don't know if there'd be anybody here in the guest room. There might be. Yeah, Rose hanging out in here by herself as usual. Alright, maybe she's a little over the top, but... Not laughed for years. Well, then it's good that you did. It was worth the wait. So it's nice to see Rose kind of warming up a little bit, too. Probably a fun party. You know what? Yeah, it probably will be, right? Official, like, ball at the castle. Like, hey, that's gotta be pretty cool. Alright, so that's most of us, actually. Albert, Haschel, Rose, and we've got Shauna with us. We've got Meru, so I think Kongol's the only one left. And there's only really one other place to check besides the throne room. I don't think he'd be there. Yep, there he is. Kongol. Yep, that's you. Has friends. Yep, sure do, buddy. Friends of different species. Not bad. You go, buddy. Dart, you might not want to... Yeah. Don't do that. You'll have to leave your axe behind. You can't bring that into the party. Everybody's here. Alright, well, good. So we get to reform our party. So, well, I guess we'll just put Meru in here. Okay, you there, you there, you there. Alright. Albert's gotta be second. It feels weird if it's any other way. I have to ask Libria about it. Also a box down here. A couple boxes, actually. Moon Serenade. That was recovering SP, I think. I think it was the Sun Rhapsody that recovered MP. So it turns out we actually just have to go right here, so it's very convenient. Dresses? You're talking? No, you're not the dresses. You're wearing the dresses. No thanks. Fair enough, I guess. Will they just let you take your sword into the party? Seems to be asking for trouble, but no, oh well. It's one of those weapons allowed type parties, I guess. Alright, party time. Too bad we're not wearing, like, you know, anything formal. We're not wearing tuxedos or anything. The ladies are wearing dresses. At least one of them is. But, I don't know. Everyone else should have some kind of formal wear too, right? Hashel, what's going on, buddy? I like the people that are, like, dancing, that are just kind of floating back and forth. They're kind of like sprites, almost. They don't even look like polygons. Monopolizing him is not fair. Please let me hear your story, too. Remember, Pete, being with a lot of women is difficult. Yeah, this is Hashel's territory. I think he's much better equipped. So we somehow managed to hand them off to Hashel. What did you do to Shauna? Nothing? Yeah, I didn't do anything. No Shauna here. Congo tall. Right, good point. Good view of the room. The perky dance by Miss Meru is very entertaining. Yeah, that's one word for it. Yeah, she seems to be having fun at least. Sure, I'll try. Why not? We're a lot more animated than these other people, that's for sure. Alright, well, fair enough. We are just serving as a backdrop. Literally, we're not even real polygons. What, are you looking for Shauna too? She's mine, buddy. Back off. Let's talk to the king, why not? Anything else? Your distinguished achievement will be passed down from generation to generation. It's good to be appreciated. Interesting. Albert, dude. I can't watch this anymore, it's too much. Oh, you were standing right behind me, listening on my conversation like a creep. She's not here, go away. Rose, what does she want? Well, would you look at that? Please insert disc 3. We've done it. We've finished disc 2. Time to move on to the third one. The third disc is really where my memory of the game starts to fade a little bit, if I'm being honest. I can remember pretty much all of it up to the end of disc 2, and then by the time disc 3 starts, you have to be really committed to a playthrough to make it this far. So a lot of the times I've gone back to it, I haven't made it this far, so this will be fairly newish to me. Again, I have seen it all before, but it's been long enough that, you know, some of it might not come to me immediately. So I'm pretty excited to get going with the third disc, and we will, of course, do that next time. So until then, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you then.